Hello? Hello. 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 Now it works. Thanks, Vune. The heck? Robot boxes. Never a dull moment, right? Never a dull moment. Well, that was stupid. Sam's like, did you start the stream? And I was like, yep. I pressed it. Everything was good. Well, it's not going. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. View.
17 months, baby.
17 months, baby. Holy shit.
Still giving us help after this life.
Yeah. Holy 17 months. Aw. Vune, I can't wait for the day that we actually get to meet in person. Like, imagine that 2 years we've known each other and we don't actually know each other. Hey, Magic Cookie, how are you? Okay, so breakfast for dinner today. It's gonna be delicious. We're making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. So pumped for this. Yeah, Brenner. What else? That's kind of the only word, isn't it?
Brenner?
Brenner. Breakfast for dinner. It's not brunch.
Brother.
Dreckfast?
Brupper.
Brupper? They all work. Hey, Curious Police. How is your day? Okay, just one sec. What? Buff is here. What? I forgot about this, dude. Okay, where are we meeting up? He's in Americlaps. Our day was good, eventful a little bit, but it was good. I mean, we still got home early from work, but walk out to the car this morning, go to drive away, start going to work. It says tire pressure low. So I'm like, okay, I'll get out of the car and just check, make sure everything's okay. Everything was not okay. The back right tire was completely flat. And we found a nail in it. And it was kind of funny because yesterday we were driving home and I still remember the point where we got this nail in the tire. And I just thought to myself, I was like, oh, that kind of sounded funny, but it must have just been a rock. Because you know how sometimes the rock gets stuck in your tire and it goes when it's spinning? I was like, oh, it should be fine. And then when we got home and got out of the car and we're unpacking our stuff, I was like, Sam, do you hear that noise? And I can just hear like a shh. But up the street from us, these people operate a business with like the blow up party tents for your kids. So he's like, no, they must just be filling a tent up the road. So we're like, okay, go on with our day. But sure enough, tire was completely flat. But we had a little thing, it's called Just In Case. That's actually what it's called. I would recommend getting this. If you can find it on Amazon or whatever, get this for your car because it's seriously a savior. So there was a little pump in it and then we pumped up the tire, but we had to get a new set of tires, which needed to happen anyways, but not at this point in the month. But anyways, the day was good. Everything is great. New tires are perfect. Everyone is safe. Buff, you're in New York at the moment, so it's going to be a couple months till you get to the West Coast. Sounds good, man. You need to go find Daily Dasher, my dude. You guys need to meet up.
And go for food with
Yeah,
him.
you guys need to go eat. He streams every single day in New York. Make sure you get him to take you somewhere good. But seriously, message him up on Twitch, Daily Dasher, Buff. Really cool guy. Also, Dark Elvin, though, and or Liz. Police, you had the same kind of feeling. A small rock hit your windshield. The next day it was cracked. Oh, those are the worst. It just like made its way all the way across. Yeah. You know what? It's still better than the last time we had a flat where it actually blew out on us on the highway and we had to like pull over with this car that had like no back tire. Good times. Good times. Yeah. Sam fell in the ditch. Yeah. When you just get the windshield repaired and you're like, oh, it looks so good and fresh. And then seriously, 20 minutes later, back. Yeah, that was scary. I've never had anything happen like that either. Oh no. Sammy saved the quote from yesterday. We got a big one here. We're just gonna grab it and shake it. You can take that however you want, and you can actually wonder what I was doing at that moment in time. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, backity back. So we did get a lovely package in the mail today. Tony Satcheries, and it's a big one. So this should last us for sure a year or more. If Matt comes in, I know he'll be very excited. Let's light up our life. How's this? That's better. And we're gonna make my pancake recipe today. So it has been shared before on stream and I can post it in Discord again, but sadly there's no website for me to link for you guys. And seriously, I just go off of the recipe on my phone. So I have it saved in my notes, pancakes, because this is a recipe. Okay, what's the date on here? Okay, I must update the date every time you look at it. But this recipe is like 3 years old. I created it when we were running the brewery in Vancouver and we had brunch on Sundays. And I'm like obsessed with having fluffy pancakes. So we're gonna make this recipe. And yeah, just message me if you want to try this, but I believe someone from stream has already made this recipe once and they said it was awesome for them. You lived off of that growing up. Yeah, I freaking love pancakes. Anytime there is breakfast for dinner, I am always in. Like breakfast is my favorite food. I don't know why. So we got pancakes. We got bacon. We're gonna make some bacon pancakes. I don't know if we'll make bacon pancakes, but I would love to. No, that's not. Oh no, Sammy. Okay, we gotta fix it. Okay, we are putting fruit in though. Oh no! Is this the little guy from Simpsons? Oh no. Or is it? Yeah, we're like drooling. Hey, iShot. So I did try and set up this extension yesterday where if you donated 500 bits, it would play the little song, Makin' Bacon Pancakes. But obviously I didn't set it up enough, so nobody do that. And there wasn't really a way to try it, so kind of a silly extension. Try and get it working for next time. Yeah, Sammy tried. Thanks for the 500 biddies, Sammy. Now I better make some good pancakes. Yeah, I tried. It failed. Maybe we can get it working by the end. And then we're just going to use some really nice fresh veggies from the garden to put on the side because health, of course. Pancakes and bacon, not the best for you, but they definitely make you feel good. Quite funny though, yeah. This is how I take Sam's money. If you're ever wondering. Okay, I'm gonna write out the recipe quickly for you because it doesn't really make sense how I have it on my phone. There's just like numbers. beside ingredients. And you'd be like, how much is that? So let me write that quickly, then I'll hold it up to the camera in case you want to screenshot it or write it down, whatever. And that way I have it written down as well. And I don't think this is going to take us very long to make either. That's also the really good thing about making breakfast for dinner is it cooks really quickly. Like when Sam and I were working very full-time hours, like 12-hour days together in the restaurant, when we would come home and be like, okay, we're hungry, but we don't want to order food out and we don't really want to cook, we'd always just make eggs and toast and veggies. Because it's good for you if you don't use too much fat when you're making it. And it is so quick. Roasted veggies with a poached egg. Yeah, poaching eggs is really healthy for you, right? Okay, flour, because I did have to scale down this recipe as well. Originally, it was 6 cups of flour. So that would make quite a few pancakes. I mean, you could make that much if you wanted to meal prep. I don't know if you guys ever did this, but you make like a big batch of pancakes and then freeze them, and then in the morning just put them in the toaster to heat it up. Yes, also a good option. You can do the same thing with waffles. Yes, exactly, Nike. Bacon pancakes? We're making bacon pancakes. I'm just gonna be singing that all stream. Okay, so flour, 1.5 cups. Sugar. This is a really hilarious measurement. Are you ready for this? 45 mils. But this recipe is designed to have a minimal amount of dishes as well. And then I also separated it into your dry ingredients that go together in one bowl and your wet ingredients that go together in another bowl. So really we need 2 bowls here. It looks like we need 2 different measuring cups and a tablespoon and teaspoon measure. Very, very simple. And then all we need to cook the pancakes is a pan. You fell asleep and your phone died. It's okay, Nike. Never feel bad about that. I'm glad that I can be a relaxing vibe for you to fall asleep, because some people have really tough times falling asleep. Okay, so 45 mils of sugar, which ideally you would measure out the sugar in your measuring cup, that you would also measure out the milk and the butter afterwards. So that's why the sugar is in milliliters. So I'm gonna use this little cup, but also you can do 3 tablespoons of sugar. There's always more than one way to measure something. Yeah, Vune wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Isn't that the greatest text message ever, Nike? My dad today, we see this thing on sale in the hardware store. It's like a pack of power tools. And what was it? Almost like half off. He sent the photo to my dad because he's working on a different island today. He's off of the Big Rock. And he's like, you need to Nike that shit. Do it now. So we sent it to Nike because I thought he would like it. Hi, Scrump. Yeah, bacon pancakes. I've never actually made bacon pancakes where you put the pancake batter over the bacon. I don't know if I would like that. I like having it separate. The video, so good. Okay, carrying on. Yeah, so good. So 1.5 cups of flour, 45 mils of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. That's our leavener. And that's actually the only leavener. Really simple. This isn't a recipe where we're gonna like whip the egg whites and all that crazy stuff. 1 tablespoon. That made your day? Yes, I knew it would. Okay, so milk. Ready for the scaled down version. This is why I like scaling down recipes in restaurants is so hard. 1.1 cups of milk. I says, pardon? Butter. This is gonna be another funny one, but we need to melt the butter. This is why this is in milliliters as well. So 45 mils of butter. So equal parts butter and sugar. And that's not actually that bad for this recipe. There's not a ton of fat or sweetener in here. So really it's not too bad. And lastly, for wet ingredients, our eggs to hold everything together. 1.5, AKA 1 duck egg. Yes. Yeah, and blueberries. Yeah, pancakes, fried chicken. So good. Yeah, I'm gonna do some pancakes with blueberries. That we bought like 4 big packs of blueberries from the farm here because they went on sale. And then we froze them because we like to put them in smoothies. So we're gonna use those frozen blueberries. And then we also have some plums to use up as well. So those are gonna go in the pancakes. Thought that'd be really yummy. And of course, the maple syrup. 1.5 eggs or 1 duck egg. Correct. I like that measurement better, Sammy. 260 mil. Thank you. I really don't like measuring in cups. Milliliters and grams is the best. Yeah, or let's just add this in here. 1/8 of an emu egg. And we got that thick sliced bacon. Yes. Ooh, still a little frosted. This is that good stuff. Fletcher's. This is what we get at Costco. And we haven't found a better store-bought bacon. I will say that. There has not been a better one. Okay, butter, eggs, milk. So we're going to first mix up our pancake mix. Ooh, and if you ever have buttermilk on hand, obviously that's the thing to use for this. This is my way of using up this buttermilk. I was like, well, we've had this in the fridge for a bit, so I guess we have to make pancakes. Tough times. Hey, Rook, how are you? Yeah, how many pancakes would 1 emu egg make? Well, what's the original? How many eggs do I use in the original recipe? 7. That's pretty close. The original recipe that we used in the restaurant was 7 eggs. Oh, Italian cold cut sub. Oh, goodness. That sounds so good. Okay, let's put this aside. We will also need 2 bowls. One's gonna be larger than the other. All of the dry ingredients are gonna go into the larger bowl. We're gonna get hungry again, probably. Salami, pepperoni, and capicola. Man, we don't really have an Italian center here where we live now, but that's where Sammy and I always used to eat. Italian sandwich. We would always choose the spicy one too. Hey, Dust Pirate, good to see you. Okay, let's start this up. We're not gonna put any spelt flour in these pancakes today. We're going OG. So 1.5 cups of flour. Three tablespoons of sugar. They're a modern marvel. I was just saying that I've never made those yet. And I don't know how I feel about them, to be honest. I'm scared that the bacon would get too soggy on the inside of the pancake. Talk to me, Dust. Tell me what really happens since you've had them recently. You've never made pancakes this way? This will make your life, Torino. I have streamlined this recipe for it to make your life so easy. Okay, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of sugar. We need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It's not often that I measure salt in front of you guys, but for pancakes, I totally will. And then a tablespoon of baking powder. That's our last dry ingredient. The place you had them cook the bacon pretty thoroughly first and just chopped it up and threw it in the batter. Oh, what? I thought you were meaning like full bacon strip on the bottom of the pancake. This is different. Okay, well, we'll carry on. There was no sogginess. Well, that's good. That would be my deciding factor, 100%. Nice, Rook, making those stream upgrades. Not just little bacon chunks. Okay. Yeah, I would totally put like a full strip. At least cut it to the size of the pancake though. So probably 1 strip of bacon cut in half, laid out side by side on the pancake. That's how I would do it. 'Cause I feel like that would look really cool. Oh, poutine. Don't tell me that, Nike. Don't tell me that. Okay, wet ingredients. 260 mils of milk. I think this is too small, but we will use it for the butter. It's a very precise measurement of milk, might I add. Yeah, it's great. It's so good. Whole milk? Oh, shit. You caught me. Let's pour half of that back. Thank you for that. And use up the buttermilk that I was talking about. But yeah, usually I use whole milk. We also have used 2% and it works as well. But the richer the milk, the softer and fluffier pancake will be. So the more dairy you put in, I mean, the better it will turn out. So that's up to you. More dairy, more fat. Yeah, so add cream. I don't even know. What would that even turn out like? Sniff test, we're good. Okay, 260 mils. I love the chunks in the buttermilk. Holy, that's madness. Your potatoes are gonna be American fries. So, thinner or thicker? What are American fries? Buttermilk is supposed to be chunky. Like a little bit, I guess. I think maybe I just didn't shake it enough. Like breakfast potatoes. Oh, with onions and curds and brown gravy. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Buff. Breakfast potatoes. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. We're getting all into this poutine business. Nike's probably just like, no, you idiots. Okay, I'm gonna try and smash this in. Also known as 3 tablespoons of melted butter. This is the trick here, guys. So you know how sometimes you're doing baking recipes and they're like, don't let the milk be cold because it might ruin it. Well, in this case, we want the milk to still be cold. And then we're gonna pour the warmed butter into the cold milk, and it's gonna make these little flakes of butter in the milk. So we're almost making like a biscuity pancake batter. And that's what creates those little airy, fluffy pockets. And that's my little trick that I've learned over the years. There's no messing with that, really. Okay, let me see this. Yellow Bliss Road, I like that name. That's totally hash browns. Or are they home fries? Oh no. Potato wars, commence. I am with you on that, Rook. I hope they don't just like look at my application and be like, she doesn't even cook in restaurants anymore. I hope they're like genuinely interested in what I'm doing. Because this is all quite new, right? So kind of right now it's like, well, if you're not on Food Network, like what are you doing, right? Not even like many chefs know what Twitch is. Like I can straight up say after working at my restaurant for over a year, my chef still never checked out Twitch. It's just not really a thing. But that's why we gotta keep pushing on, right? Oh no. Okay. We don't have a chef Makin here. It's currently in the car. So I'm just gonna melt this in a little pot. That was my one curveball for today. And while we wait, we can actually mix the egg in. So 1 duck egg or 1.5 large chicken eggs. I know that's a weird one. I mean, you could commit and do the 2 full chicken eggs. I don't see that being bad. It's too hot in Texas to heat up the kitchen. The next 15 days are 38 to 42. That's insane. Scrump, you gotta come up here. Hide out during the summer. It's so nice.
That's what the Texan does.
Yeah.
The one that we work at the building.
Yeah.
Outside your house is steak temperature.
Yeah. Can do some grilling.
You stay outside long enough, you're medium rare.
Driving on the right is weird. Oh, Buff. So you didn't do any practicing on video games beforehand? Should have done like a driving simulator before you came over. This was a duck egg. But like I said, I'm sure you could have 2 large chicken eggs and it wouldn't really mess it up.
Or a medium chicken egg, 2 of them.
Yeah, or 2 medium chicken eggs. But really, who buys those?
This is the recipe for today.
We'll leave the butter out. Because we'll need those later for the pancakes. But I think we want cold butter for that.
Magic Cookie can get duck eggs.
Cookie, you can get duck eggs? Never use them though. Nice. You did, Buff. You did practice. I love that. It's happiness. Sammy didn't like the sound of my butter bubbling.
What?
Swirl it around to get it fully melted. Cookie, you need to start using duck eggs. They don't stench up your house.
And they don't make your farts stink.
Yeah, and you digest them really well. So you don't have eggy toots.
Yeah, no egg toots.
Trina, you heard the guy you used to get chicken eggs from is getting ducks. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna mix in this egg first to the milk. It'll just be easier.
Pretty heat, Adam. What is that, like 5 degrees?
I don't know. I thought that was pretty polite, Dust. You never know who might put down a quote one day and then post it back in chat. Gotta watch what I say now. Okay, melted butter. We can just pour that right in and then mix it. Don't worry, it's not gonna cook the egg in there. Don't fret. So that looks happy. And then we're gonna do this. And it'll like kind of mix in with the milk, but then you'll notice all these little butter flakes kind of sitting on top of this. And you'll be like, what, is this right? It's right. You guys just wait. Okay, we can see all the butter chunks kind of on the side of the bowl as well, and then just floating on top. That's what we want. Sammy's got the cam, man. Next up, we're just gonna give a little whisk to our dry stuff first before we add in the wet. And then while we're whisking, we're gonna create a little well, it's called. So we're gonna whisk the stuff out of the middle, and that's where we're gonna pour our wet ingredients. You're still calling them breakfast potatoes. What did you originally call them? American potatoes? Man, you need to put a patent on that. That is that. Once again, this light's bugging me. That's probably way better, isn't it? You can see all this stuff again? Yes. Buff is still confused about breakfast potatoes. Oh no. Buff. Okay, he's in New York. Are you like in New York City, New York?
Or are you in New York?
Or are you in the state of New York? Okay, now this is the most important part.
Because if you're in New York, you need to go to Cat's Deli.
Yes.
That has to be done.
He's in the city.
Okay.
Cat's Deli.
Cat's Deli, East Village Pizza.
I'll just type it in chat for you. Need to go to those 2 spots. You don't really have to hit up a Shake Shack, maybe if you want to, but I think there's better stuff than that.
Yeah.
Or San Mateo Pizza. That's some bomb-ass Neapolitan style pizza. Okay, back to our pancakes. So this is the most important step in my mind, because if you over mix the pancake batter, you're not gonna get the fluff. So we're just gonna mix this. Look at all the butter just sticking to my whisk. This is what I'm talking about. We're just gonna mix it until basically it looks like it's not all mixed together. So we're gonna slowly bring in the sides, start mixing the dry into the wet. And I need to actually get rid of this because it is gonna start to stick. Tomato, tomato. We're sticking to hash browns. Well, aren't hash browns really just a breakfast potato anyways? I don't know, guys. I think we got really serious about this. And now I don't know where I stand. Really, I'm just scared to say the wrong thing because then you guys are going to go after me. Okay, let's continue. Do Americans have Smarties though?
No.
I didn't even think they had Smarties there, Torino. Okay, keep going. We want this to look lumpy. If it's lumpy, you're on the right track. I always find that when we add the buttermilk, it gets pretty thick as well. So if you're like, wow, that's really thick, it's supposed to be like that. And we're good. This is where we stop. If I hold this up, you can see there's still some flour in there that's not mixed in. But I'm just gonna let this rest now for about 15 minutes before we start cooking, which is perfect because then that gives us time to start setting up the bacon and cooking that, because pancakes don't really take that long to cook, right? A couple minutes on each side on the griddle and you're good to go. Just gonna rinse off my whisk before it gets all bunged up. And Sammy always likes to, I don't know, rotate my camera somehow. Somehow, whenever he touches it, it always goes sideways. Yeah, he touched it. It is a thick batter, yes, but you'll see how fluffy it is. It basically tastes like a cake when you're eating it. It's so good. Good night, Vune. I just saw your post that you're gonna go to bed soon. Thank you for helping us fix this stream. We're having some issues starting this thing up today. Streamlabs was like, no, we're not streaming. But Vune was like, yes, we are gonna stream. Oh no, Nike, don't forget about dinner. Hi, Master Louie, how are you? It's okay, honestly, when people spell my name wrong, I'm not even upset anymore because there's just so many different ways to spell Caitlin. Yeah, I don't know, Buff. If it's going sideways and Sammy touches it, does it go right ways? I don't know. Bye, Vune. Oh, also, guys, Vune had a 17-month resub today. Just saying. That's one of the longest ones. Okay, let's put this aside. And we are going to bake our bacon. So I'm going to turn the oven on to 400 Fahrenheit. Get that preheating. This is also another trick to save yourself some mess. Cooking bacon in the oven instead of in a pan where it splashes everywhere. And it also cooks a lot more evenly in the oven. Your 17th month is tomorrow, Rook? Yeah, I remember you and Vune are so close. That's crazy, guys. You're a bit tired from work. Oh, don't work too hard, Master Louie. I'm glad you popped in. And well, if I put you to sleep, it happens. Oh, yeah. So your little device is just used to using the C instead of a K. Our bacon's even maple flavored. Yes. Yes. Any snacks you should try when you stop at a shop? Buff, you saw the 3 places that we told you to go, right? Those are places that are not super expensive either. Did we snack much? I would say definitely get a bagel if you're there. Oh, wow. Good one, Kate. Didn't even cut through the bag. You got him down on your map. Perfect. Perfect. What is alderwood? That is a type of tree. And we have a couple growing in our backyard right now. So that's what they use to smoke. That's a good wood to use because basically all coniferous trees are not good to use for smoking, but alderwood is a good one. And we're actually going to be cutting one down in our backyard soon because it's outgrowing the space. It does not want to get out, right? It's like, come on. We are cooking you, bacon. Okay, Sammy's going to have 3 slices? 4? Sammy's having 4 slices. I'm having 3. And I'll do 1 extra one for the bacon pancake. Yeah, literally all the time, hey? Go to cook your bacon. You can't even get into it. Cook it all, Nike. This is very meaty. And I think I'm actually going to lay it out this way. Because it looks like it fits the tray perfectly. Bacon cheese pancakes. So I've not had the whole bacon pancake thing yet, Masta. But I do really love cheese pancakes. That's something that I grew up with. I'm so down for that. The cheese gets all crispy. So good. We're just gonna make a bacon weave and then make the biggest bacon pancake ever. Hey, Mike's Eye, I just saw that you were in here. How's it going? Hopefully your streaming's been good. So how to cook more bacon at once, we can even take it a step further, Mike's Eye, and it's called shingling. This is something they teach you in culinary school, where you take, this was backwards, but you would take the fatty side of the bacon, so one side has fat running along the whole top of it and the other side doesn't. And you actually put that on top of the lean side and layer your bacon like that so it's all kind of attached. And it does come apart at the end when it's done cooking, and that actually helps lay it flat as well, so it doesn't always curl up. That's what we are taught, shingling. I remember the first time being taught that. I was like, what? What is this madness? Oh, Gouda on top, so you don't actually crisp up the cheese much. Your grandpa told you that to keep it moist. Yeah, exactly. You put the fatty side on the leaner side and it's gonna keep it from drying out. Let's stick this meaty piece in somewhere. This looks like a good spot. I don't know why this is kind of falling apart. Hey, that's a happy tray of bacon slices. So oven is still preheating. Still got a couple minutes left. I'm gonna put the rest of this bacon away. Yeah, the lean part gets dry and curly. That's so true. You have an iron flat iron you place over bacon to keep it flat. What? Norges! Welcome in, man. 12 months. We made it. A year. Guys, let's welcome Norges in. Our wonderful fisherman from Norway who won our subscriber giveaway last month. Yeah, golden knife boys. Actually, let's do this. I've seen those bacon presses that they have made out of cast iron. I've always eyed those up, but I've gone away from cooking bacon in a pan, so it's not really needed. Okay. We need some plums, some maple syrup. Guys, how do you like to dress your pancakes? That's another important question. Do we like fruit in it? Do we like more savory stuff? The plums got a little juicy. They got juiced. Okay, and then garden veggies. I picked a cucumber this morning before work. It's looking more like a regular cucumber now. Nice long English there. So we're getting our fruits and veggies in still. What else? Whoa, there's a peach and a nectarine in here still. Okay, okay. Oranges. Bacon and sugar on my thick ass crepes. So good, man. So good. Okay, let's take a look at our pancake batter. It's resting up. It's getting fluffy already. Yeah, bacon in a skillet. That's so good still, right? Okay, Buff, be safe, dude. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, whatever that means. Yeah, so much fat, but then you save it after. Is there yeast in there? No. There's only a tablespoon of baking powder. It's my special recipe, Mike sigh. The fluffiest pancakes. Okay, check out this maple syrup. Crystallized. This is from Omdog the chef's parents. They made this last year in Eastern Canada, and they cooked it over wood fire, so the maple syrup actually tastes kind of smoky. So good. And yes, Masta, put that on some oven baked spuds. Okay, we got some plums. Sammy doesn't want any plums in his pancakes, but I want to try a couple for sure, because I think it's going to be really good. So let's do that. Yeah, bacon fat potatoes. Sounds like heaven. And we'll take the pit out of this first. Suppose we should also take out the blueberries and maybe let them thaw just a touch. Oh, those were so good yesterday, Rook. I'm so happy with how that veg turned out. That's always kind of the worry, is when you're doing your first harvest of the season, it's like, how is this actually gonna taste? Because sometimes you have veggies that don't actually taste good. But obviously we got good healthy dirt still, which is kind of the real deal of farming. If you don't have good dirt, you're not gonna have good produce. Oh, you watched the whole VOD. Thanks, Rook. That was really fun yesterday with everyone. Doggo was helping too. Do I want to cut this down further? Maybe we'll do quarters. And I might have to eat one. It's like sweet and sour. Ah, it's waking me up. And you know when you eat something sour and it just like gets to your whole body. I looked today, Rook, when I was uploading some stuff to YouTube before work. I have 230 videos uploaded on there. Like, I really did try to upload all of my VODs, but I know there was a couple months, or at least 1 month, where I missed uploading my VODs. I was just working way too much, and that was not at the front of my mind. Nothing to write home about. What? No good catches lately, Norges? You guys still having boat issues or what? Thanks, Cookie. Okay, plums are going back in the fridge. Let's get our bloopers. I really want to try and start editing my VODs down for YouTube though. Like maybe down to 10-minute lengths. And if I have to narrate it, I will. But I think that would really help. Because no one really wants to watch 3 hours, especially when they don't really know who I'm talking to. Crazy amounts of rain there the past couple days. Really? And we have had no rain. It's been so hot this past week. These are so good. Okay. How perfect is that? The bacon goes in the 400-degree Fahrenheit oven. I like to set my timer to about 8 minutes, and then we'll check it and we'll flip it around so it bakes evenly in the oven. So while that is going, we gotta start heating up our griddle for the pancakes. And it's important that you find a nice low heat for the griddle. You don't want to go too low that you don't get really much color on the outside of the pancake. But you also don't want to go too high that you burn the pancake before it's cooked through. So there is a happy medium. I usually go like medium low heat, somewhere right in the middle of there. And then before I even start putting one pancake on, I always do just a little like cooking spray, canola oil. I always find that just works the best. But this griddle is well seasoned. I can remember this griddle basically for as long as forever, because that is the griddle that my dad used to make pancakes for us when we were kids. And still to this day, he's upset that he handed it back to me. Hey, Athletic, we do have cucumbers left. I actually just picked one this morning, and we have 3 more that are gonna be ready this week. Cucumbers are a growin'. Just messed up my whole stovetop, just spraying one spray on that pan. The worst. Rook, the biggest thing for YouTube is to cut off the starting to stream intro and just get people interested. That's true. That's true. That's such a simple fix, right? I like that. I do really enjoy editing videos and doing stuff like that, so it's in the future for sure, guys. Just kind of still setting everything into place with my schedule. But it's nice to have the Thursdays and Fridays for me not streaming and be able to work on extra stuff like that. Oh, don't ever feel like you're being random and interrupting. I always try to answer all the questions. Never feel like that. I hope everyone feels welcomed. Okay, so griddle's heating up. Bacon's in the oven. We got cucumber. We have tomatoes to munch on the side. Maybe I'll go grab a couple more carrots outside for Sammy and I. Because fresh carrots are also really good. Yeah, I tricked him. Do you want this? No, I couldn't take that, Dad. No, we're moving. You should have this. I don't want to give it away. Okay, Dad. I'll take the pen. You know other streamers that do it full time and still take lots of days off. It makes their streams better. Yep. I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know, Rook. I have no idea how it'll affect my show. I mean, I could stream IRL where I'll be staying because I believe it's filmed in Toronto. So I'll be going to the other side of the country. But I won't be able to tell you guys anything that's going on for the show. So you would have to do other stuff. Not really sure. Haven't thought about it yet, to be honest, because I know I'll just stress out. And then if it doesn't happen, well, then I stressed out for nothing.
Yep, don't even think about it.
Yeah, frickin' YouTube commercials, right? And you have no choice. Do ad blockers work for that, though? On YouTube? It's gonna start to smell like bacon in here real quick. Yeah, I've been watching my email to hopefully get something in email saying like, oh, congratulations, you've been picked. So we'll see. I know that the time frame is October, November timing. So basically like right after TwitchCon, I'm thinking. At least it's not during, imagine that. Okay, let's try out our homegrown cucumber. The pretty amazing thing for Top Chef, though, is like you even win stuff while you're competing. Like you always kind of win something after the challenge. Obviously, if you win the challenge, but it's not just all about the grand prize, right? I mean, the grand prize is pretty amazing, though. 100 grand and a $30 or a $30,000 kitchen. Okay, let's chop this up. We'll just put on a little side plate. Sammy and I will munch. Yeah, so when you do ad blocker, that takes away the revenue from the streamer. Is that a thing? You rarely seen cucumbers that long. Really? This is actually called a long English cucumber. Yeah, right? Prime. Should have worked. I'm gonna eat this little nubbin on the end. Last time we had one of these, it was like so fruity and floral. It almost tasted more like a melon than a vegetable. So good. Cut it into 4. What are we making now? We're just cutting up some fresh veggies to eat on the side with dinner because we don't really have any other vegetables. I always make sure that we have veggies with whatever we're eating. It's really important. No, exactly. That's why it's staying on the side. We don't want that on our pancake plate, but we do still need to treat our bodies nicely. And these are Sammy and I's favorite veggies to munch on when we're having breakfasty things. Because I feel like they just pair really well with sweet stuff as well. Like tomatoes a fruit. Cucumber's just juicy. I'm gonna go see if I can grab a carrot. Okay, so that was 8 minutes for our bacon. Look at it now. It's maybe not even halfway cooked. I'm just gonna rotate this tray in the oven. So whatever was facing towards the front, we want that towards the back. And then we'll do another 8 minutes. And it should be good by then. Veggies are free of carbs, yeah. Plus they just make you feel so good. I mean, really, the vegetables are what help you digest everything. Willing to try. I usually eat them either like before I start eating my pancakes or at the end, after I've already eaten all my pancakes. Just some guidance of eating vegetables with breakfast. Liz, you're here before the stream is over. Success. Oh, what? You're going to Amsterdam, Norges? You had a good salad today, Cookie, but realized it had tons of sodium in it. Oh, in the dressing or what? Or was there lots of cheese? Liz, guess who is in New York City? I don't know if you remember Buff Bagwell, but you need to go hunt him down and be like, hello, I am Liz from Cook with Kate. Oh, weird. They must use some sort of preserving agent with sodium in it. I don't know. Or they just used MSG. It's like, well, this salad's probably not very tasty, so we'll just add MSG to make everything taste more. Repeat the name. Buff Bagwell. He's from the UK. Okay, skillet is getting warm. Definitely will need a spatula for this. And a little third cup measure. I always like to try and get 4 pancakes on one pan. You remember it, yeah. So he has a restaurant in the UK and he's coming to North America for, I think, the next 3 months. And he's gonna make his way out here and hopefully come and visit us. It's gonna be awesome. Hi, Izzy, I just saw you pop in. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go steal a carrot from the garden. Or 2 carrots. Oh my gosh, the one carrot I picked looks like a little person cheering. The carrot says, yeah, look at his 2 little hairs on his head. Aw. We got this one too. Yeah, last time it was a finger carrot. Today, he's cheering. He says, what's up, guys? Is that too weird? The veggies are alive. Have you guys seen Sausage Party? That movie where the food is animated? Pretty epic. He's gonna eat me alive! These ones, I believe, are a different variety than the ones we were picking yesterday. This one's called a burlicummer. Burlicummer carrot. They grow really well in this climate here, and they're so sweet. Okay, I just amputated the arms. I'm sorry, guys. But we had to wash all the dirt out of the crevice. Excited ass carrot, totally. Oh. Oh, you're there right now. You're close to the Anne Frank house. I've been there, Norges. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's so cool. It was pouring rain that day. Hey, Mrs. Syntax. We'll cut that into little wedges as well. I'm gonna try a little piece of this one. Mmm, so good. This, if we want to be really fancy, we could call it crudité, which literally just means cut up vegetables. But that's how restaurants market it. Can I offer you a fresh plate of crudité? Sure. Yeah, Julien knows. What are you doing? What kind of knife skills is this? Okay, bacon's getting there. Skillet, turn it up a bit. Hey, we're feeling good about it, guys. We're almost there. Gonna get a little drink of water. I'm gonna watch for my skillet pan to start smoking, and then I will put my pancakes on it because the batter is gonna cool it down as well. We wanna keep it hot still. So the first pancakes will have it smoky, and then we'll just keep going. Coupe de Grace? Are you asking me how to say crudité?
Crudites.
Yeah, crudites. That's what I said the first time I saw that word. It's like, what the heck is crudites? Oh, there we go. That's been 16 minutes for our bacon in the oven. I'm gonna swing this tray around one more time. All of the liquid that we saw last time in the pan has evaporated now. So it should start to crisp up pretty quickly. I'm gonna do 3-minute intervals, and I think we'll be safe with that. So much of this canola oil on the stove. Get it off. Get it off. Coup de grace. Yeah, go abroad. Do it. Go traveling. You don't have a passport. Shouldn't be that hard to get one, unless you're a felon. Yeah, they last 10 years. That's the best part. Aw, really, Mrs. Syntax? I think Vune is planning to come back up again, though. Or over. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think it's time for us to start the pancake mastery. We got our fluffy batter. It's been resting for, I would say, probably half an hour now. So let's watch when I dig into it. All those little air pockets. This should sizzle right when we drop it. Yeah, these are thick. The pan's just gonna do its own thing. Don't mind this pan. Make this one a big one. I think with the duck egg and the buttermilk, it got so thick. So I think we'll get maybe 4 more out of that, or for sure 3. So now this is where we start. If we're adding fruit or any toppings to this, we want to add it at this point so that when we flip it over, it'll kind of cook into it. Sammy, you want a blueberry and a plain, or 2 blueberries and a plain? Do you want 2 plains? Sammy wants 2 plains and a blueberry. How does this look, guys? Maybe better without this. Yup. That's blueberry pancakes. Yeah, this is where you add the chopped bacon. I'm just waiting on the bacon in the oven. But I'm gonna try and add like a slice. Maybe a minute more. Or actually, I'm just gonna turn this oven. So bacon is good, guys. What was that, 20 minutes on the dot? 20 minutes on the dot, we cooked that bacon, 400 Fahrenheit. Easy peasy. 12 gallons of maple syrup. We got some cans and stuff. We're locked and loaded. You want some scissor? We got it. Okay, you can see the pancakes are expanding to fill the pan. That's why we don't put too much batter on it at the start. Your store now sells maple syrup. It's crazy expensive. Oh, Canadian maple bacon pancakes or butter tarts. There's always the or. How are we doing? Ooh, they're browning up really nicely. Ooh. Maybe 30 more seconds on those and then we're flipping.
Flipping?
You need to have a few shots before trying to understand the fellows. Love it. Cookie, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Ooh, what do we got here? Did you do something bad to us? Just wait for it. It'll get you. No, we're safe this time? We're safe? Phew. Phew. Oh, was it there though? What did you choose? What did you choose? I think you're good. Just dodging it. Yeah, come at me. Try and catch this. Thank you, Cookie, for that. Okay. Time to flip it. The scariest part is flipping it over, right? It's like one wrong move and everything's ruined. Almost missed the pan on that one. I always count down. I'm like 1, 2, 3, go. I don't know why, but that helps. Pump yourself up.
Pump up those tires.
Pump, pump, pump it up. Now that's some happy coloring. You need to sleep, but you're too hyped. Aw, enjoy your holiday, Mrs. Syntax. Have so much fun. And be safe. The last month of summer in Holland, oh, I'm sure it's beautiful there. Cookie, you always added the berries into the pancake batter. I'm doing some mashed berries and some non-mashed. But it does make the batter more watery, right? I don't know. I was always raised to just put the blueberries in like this. Sammy's munching carrots. Been counting down since 12 hours ago, as you should. I'm counting down for like all of my stuff. Some stuff is like 200 and some days away, but we're still counting down. Oh my God, the rise on this pancake. I think we need to do big camera for a sec. I need to show you guys what's happening here. The fluff has begun. Look at that.
Hey Siri, how many days till June 20th, 2020?
It's 318 days.
And bacon strips. Way too thick. That's not crepes. Nope, definitely not crepes.
318 days till I marry this one.
318.
Yeah.
I better send those invitations out. Less than a year.
Are you gonna build my stack for your photo and then I can eat it?
Yeah, we can do that. You can have fancy plate today, Sammy. Guys, today Sammy gets fancy plate.
Oh, you get 3 pancakes too, don't you? Or is that it?
No, there's more.
Okay. You can make yours.
Yeah, wedding live stream. It's happening. It's gonna happen, guys. It is June 20th,
2020.
2020. I had to think about that there for a sec. I was like, is it June or July? I don't know anymore. Everyone keeps asking me. And I'm like, guys, don't talk to me. This is an amazing stack. What? That's some good pancake.
What's there? What's there? What's there? Hey.
Yeah, that got some rise. What, Mrs. Syntax? I thought you knew this. I thought you knew this. Sammy did it when we were traveling in New York last year on stream.
Just build your stack after. Take this one.
No.
What do you mean no? You're gonna get plums in yours.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Sammy says not yet.
No.
There's Sammy's pancakes though. Okay, back to this. That is scones. I told you they're fluffy pancakes.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Mrs. Syntax. Yep, marrying my best friend. Oh yeah, that's right. I got to put the bacon strip on one of these. So one of them is going to be bloob. This pan just goes round and round. One is plum. Oh no, I don't know if I have enough batter. Get out of there. We'll scrape it all out. We'll make like a towering thing of pancake. What is he doing? Doggo's like, I'm here for cleanup crew. I heard we're making bacon pancakes. Is this true?
Here.
Yes.
Get ready to-
Ah! Whoa! What just happened? Norges Store has gifted 25 subs? The hell? This is the most amount of subs I've ever had. Norges, thank you so much, man. Seriously makes my life and this channel. Can't wait to meet all these new people. Welcome to the squad, guys. I don't even know what to say, man. Seriously, spoil me. The scissors. Yeah, whoa, whoa, again? At least I caught it this time before he left. We don't want the pancakes to attach to each other. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, my friends. Okay, so what did we get? We got 7 quite large pancakes from this. That's a pretty good amount for 2 people.
250.
Holy
I only
shit.
got 150.
Need to get to the 250 gifted sub mark? Oh my gosh, dude. You're at 176? You're cray. Only 74 to go. You're insane. Okay, one of these is going into a pancake. Sammy, the taste tester. Yeah, that is for another day. I was just gonna say, nah, don't use it all up at once. Okay, we got bacon, because we're making bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon
Right.
pancakes.
So good.
Blueberries, because I love them bloobs. So good, Sammy? Is that what he just said?
Yeah.
And some plums. Whew, this one's pretty small. Try and decorate accordingly. So excited for this.
It's not wrong to rub yourself in syrup, Nike. It's not wrong.
You're crushing those.
These are some of the best pancakes you made.
Some of the best yet? What? I swear you say that every time though.
Here.
Mmm. Holy shit, those are buttery. How much butter did you put on?
Come on.
I need a new spat because it got all bloobed. Oh, we're golden brown and delicious. Flip. Oh, success. Most stressful part of my day right here. Flipping over them pancakes. Pan almost got too hot. Oh, also that's where the blueberry pancakes were last time. So there's maybe a little bit of residual sugar there. Okay, we are looking good. We got one blueberry for this stack. Yeah, butter makes everything butter. Just watching them rise. This is usually where I just turn the pan off and let it finish the residual heat. Okay, I'm gonna build up my plate while we're waiting. Norges! Whatever the freaking clock says. Thank you so much, man, for everything. 250 subs, you say? I will try and raise this number so that next time you come in, it's a little bit less for you to get there. Have a wonderful night, Norges. Take care of yourself and keep up that good fishing. We'll miss you, man. Oh, also, your giveaway stuff is on the way. Holy, this one splooted out the side. Oh, that's the plum one. Exciting. How's our bacon one looking? Bacon one looks pretty legit. What? Sam's eyes are closed. Oh no, blame Salmon. Izzy, next time you should actually put a timer on. Because sometimes 3 minutes is accurate for how long the food lasts on the plate. This plum is looking really nice. Ready, guys? These are mine. Yeah, who needs a dishwasher? You got a doggo. Or Sam just cleans the plate off. The trio. Bloob, bacon pancake. You guys talked me into it. It's still crispy. I'm excited. And then plums. So I had this bloob left over from last time, but I'm gonna make a little layered thing, I think. A 4-stack? We'll do blueberry on the bottom because it's the biggest. I think I'm gonna do bacon next.
That's the old blueberry?
That's the old blueberry. And then plum. What? This is a first, guys. This, I can say, is a first. The bloobs. You can tell I eat a lot of blueberries because I say it like that, right? Okay, we need our little butter cube, is that correct?
Yep.
Doggo's like snorting down here because she's so excited. She's like, please, sir. The perfect butter cube. Front and center now. And now we pour. Nike, I believe this is where you always like to come in for the epic syrup pouring.
You might be laying down.
Oh, he might be laying down. That's okay. I can always go and highlight it afterwards or clip it. Here we go, guys.
He's still alive.
He's alive? It's like dragging the butter off. Do you see this? Do you see this? The syrup's like, come with me. Run with me. Okay, now we get to eat the deliciousness. We'll put the veggies in the background because health, right? Right. The Mad King? The one and only? Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Bro.
Oh la la.
Bro.
Let's eat, my friends. Matt, we got a very important package in the mail today.
All of it.
This is perfect timing, dude. Look,
Food
there's
service
even
grade.
meat.
Food service. Look at that.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Professional. Yeah, a little Tony's refill. Okay. Swirl it. Sometimes we can even get like very serious about our pancake eating and pour the butter onto the next layer because bacon needs more butter. Or if they're all separate, because they're all different flavors and I want to taste this bacon pancake before it gets too soggy, let me just lay it all back out. A little pancake buffet, if you will. I can just see this being delicious. Mm-hmm. It's really good. But I don't see why you would go through the effort of putting the bacon into the pancake when you could literally just do this and it would taste the exact same. Don't hate me though for saying that. That's my honest opinion. It's good, but it's not amazing. I think it's definitely a novelty item, but still fun indeed. Also very fun to say. That's true. Maybe you're eating on the run. You put the bacon in the pancake, it's less messy. We did do syrup. We can do more. I don't want to make it too sweet. You bake the bacon in the pan and then bake the pancakes in the bacon grease. This, I like, Mrs. Syntax. I'm with you on that. I usually do that with my eggs. Okay, one more bite of this one, and then I want to try some of this plum, because I don't think I've ever had a plum pancake either. Mm-hmm. They are actually really buttery tasting. I will say that. And it's a great versatile recipe for obviously both savory and sweet flavors. So there's a good balance of salt and sugar where it's not too sweet to put some bacon in there. The dino egg. If we would have used a dino egg to make the pancake recipe, I think we probably would have had 20 pancakes at least.
No. You made 7. It'd be
Oh.
12 times the recipe, or 10 times the recipe at least. So you make 70 pancakes.
Yeah, like 60 to 70 pancakes.
You have the recipe written down, huh?
Mrs. Syntax.
This is where you get your recipe.
Screenshot. This is my fluffy pancake recipe. I would just take a pic of this with your phone if you can. And this made, what, 8? No, 7. 7 pretty big pancakes, I would say. Yeah, or clip it. And if one of you guys sells it for money, well, I'm coming after you. You'd have to sign an NDA, please. This is Kate's pancake recipe. Why are blueberries in pancakes still like the best? When it just explodes in your mouth. Yeah, salted caramel dust, so good. Sweet and salty, because that's what your palate craves, right? It's why you always want something sweet after you have a savory meal. That bacon is so good. Definitely mapley. Is it hash browns or American potatoes? Yeah, a dino omelet. We should do that. Oh, shredded potatoes. See, Matt's even thinking about a different one. Breakfast potato. This is where I walk out. That was epic today, Nike. Thank you for that, man. Good laughs today, all around.
Oh man, that was
I'm glad we can all take a joke and not get offended. Yeah, it's actually home fries. Okay, guys. Who are we going to pass you on to? Matt, are you streaming today? I see a Wild Tabatai. I see a Chef de Partie, Sakara, Miss Molly. A lot of food streamers on right now. Bohemian Bread, she's actually streaming gaming. What are we feeling, guys?
Let's do Chef Turkey.
Aw, thank you so much, Dust Pirate, for the 100 biddies. You normally start in like 20 minutes. Okay. Freedom fries, Matt. Okay, so we will be back on Sunday this week coming up. And we are making duck ramen. We've done so much duck in the last little bit. So we're going to pressure cook some duck legs. So basically braise them quickly and then pull that apart to put into the ramen. Yeah, what the duck? We are going to cure some duck eggs in soy sauce and a bunch of other ingredients to make the proper egg for the ramen. We have some ramen noodles. I already have a duck ramen broth made, and we'll make a couple other fixins to put into it. This is like one of my favorite things to make on stream with you guys, and one of our favorite things to eat as well. Yeah, wake up. No, he's saying on Sunday. We got him wake Matt up. Okay, we're gonna go raid Chef de Partie, AKA Robin, AKA the creator of the bone-in stream team for all of us lovely cooking streamers. So let's go show him some love. I think he's making hamburger helper, it says, but I'm sure he has something else up his sleeve. Thank you so much, guys, for everything today. We did have a little bit of trouble getting the stream started, but everything went flawlessly after that. Yeah, AKA our Patra. Crazy. Norges with the crazy 25 gifted subs. Cookie, thank you very much. As well as Dust Pirate for the biddies today. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. We'll be back on Sunday. Don't get into too much trouble. Bye, guys. Yeah, love you, Rook. Love you all. So much fun today.